Morning to everyone. My name is Ramesh, Assistant Professor, Soundarya Institute of Management and Science, Bangalore. Now I am going to explain class interval type of frequency distribution table. Last video what I explained in the individual observation and class interval type. Today the same way one more problem I'll take and I'll explain it how we are going to make class intervals type of frequency distribution table. It is a continuation of the last video only. When the set of all data values are spread out, it is difficult to set up a frequency table. For every data value as there will be too many rows in the table. That's what I said. Minimum rows in the marks column will be 5, maximum will be 12. If it is more than 12, then you have to use the class interval type. That is the main agenda here. Why we want to make like that means it is a huge rows is there, we cannot able to we can able to calculate properly, at the same time consumes, so we make it as reduced form. That format only we are going to study now. So we group the data into class intervals or groups to help to organize, interpret and analyze the data. This will help more for the further statistical analysis. Okay, that's what we are going to study about that. Ideally, we should have between 5 and 10 rows. We can make it as frequency table. Bear this mind when we deciding the size of the class interval or group. Here you see how we can make the class or length of the class interval or size of the class interval 5, 10, 15, 20, etc. Likewise, if the group of size is 10, then the group should be start with the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. This is another way. The frequency of a group or class interval is the number of data values that fall in the range specified by that group or class interval. The number of calls from motorized per day for roadside service was recorded. This problem will be taken. The problem will be taken as so far I explained. Now problem will be considered. How do you make it? Look at that. Set up a frequency distribution for this data values. What is that? The given 28, 122, 211, like that. Different is the range will be, minimum will be more, maximum will be different. Okay, minimum and maximum will be two different and more values and less values will be there. So that we are going to use. First, step 1, step 2, step 3 we will follow. Here also the same. To construct frequency distribution table, we proceed. What is that? Smallest value on the given set of. So given set of data 28, highest value is 211. Difference highest value minus smallest value 199. So what is that? If you divide it by 10, you will get 18.9. So will be used for the 10. The class interval, width of the class interval is 40. The number of class interval is 189 divided by rounded 5. So there is at least 5 class interval. This is a reason for the calculation. Here, how many rows of the marks in the class interval? Class interval, how many class interval you can make? That's what is written here. Step 1. So constructing a 3 columns. What is that? We can know 0, 40, 80, 120, and then according to this problem, this will be considered 40, 40, 40 difference we are taking. You look at that 0 to 39, 42, 79, 82, 119, like that. This is for inclusive class interval because upper limit will not be same as lower limit. So it is an inclusive class interval. So step 2. Go through the list of data values. For the first data value in the list, 28, place against the 28 lies between 0 to 39 in the second column. You have to put the mark. Then second value is 122. It is lies between 120 to 159. So we put a tally mark in the second column against to 120, 159. For third data value in the list is 217. So place the tally mark against the 217 is lies between 200 to 239 in the second column. So we will be followed. So similarly, we need to follow all the values. Look at the tally marks out you put. This is the one of the foremost example will be given. So we need to follow. We continue this process till all the data values in the set are tallied. Step 3. Count the number of tallies for each group. Second column, each row count it, how many vertical lines or group is made it, then you put in the frequency group, frequency column. Look at that, 0 to 39, only one value, 1 we put in the frequency column. 42, 79, there are 5 values. 82, 119, there are 12 values. 122, 159, 8 values. 162, 199, 4 values. 200 to 239, 1 value. So totally 31 values which is given in the data. So like that we need to make it. Take the second example in that. They will give like this 40 numbers. Use appropriate scale. Here how to make. Here one of the example. Again, one more problem I explained. Step 1. Find the range. Minimum value minus maximum value minus minimum value. Minimum value find out, maximum value find out. Range of the set of all numbers of the difference between the least and the greatest number in the set. Here you see largest value or mass is 78. Smallest value is 48. 78 minus 48, 30. The scale of the frequency table must be contain the range of values. Second, find the intervals between that. Scale into equal parts. We could choose intervals 5. See, begin with 45, end with 79. Look at that. Draw the table using the selected scale. These are numbers. How do you make it? Look at that. 55 where it lies, 1 tally mark. 70 where it is lies, 57, 1 where it is lies. 59, 55 to 59, like that, 1 by 1, 55, 59, 64, so like that you can go. Don't search the particular number where it lies, like that, don't do. First number you take where it is located, second number where it is located, third number where it is located, fourth number, like that, then it will be easy and time also very less consumed. So that's the reason this method will be helpful. Then another example will be given. There are few examples will be given more, means you will get an idea about that, how better you can understand that. See that there is another problem will be taken same like that. So we are taken here left side why I kept it means you can understand somewhat better. Here all single values up to 10. So you can put the tally marks and count it. Total values will be get it. This is another way to get it. So this is another question can be take. We can make it as the same way. We can locate it and then we can make it. This is a huge numbers as getting. Then you can follow that till here I end this method frequency distribution table. All the best for your future.